All right, hello, good morning, everyone. It looks a little bit different again today because we're trying a new feature that pops up on the YouTube stuff. So, stream might not always look like this, but I wanted to try and see what the new feature would look like here. So we're just giving it a try. We'll see how it actually goes. But good morning, happy New Year to everyone. We have made it to 2026. Can you believe that? William's here. First one. William Afton is the first one in. Good morning. You are the first one in. I literally just started like 3 seconds ago. Look at you go. How is the new year going? KFC's also here. Y'all are champing at the bit to get in. Hello and good morning. We are trying something new for the streams, so we'll see how it goes, how it looks here. We're gonna change this grenade back because that experiment failed, and let's grab a auto cannon. Doot, and. Dude. Okay. In we go. So yeah, we'll see it says that it's dual streaming it automatically. Prefer the shorts format. I think I prefer the shorts format as well, simply because most people are watching on their phone, and that you're holding your phone. It's built for that, but I wanted to see how well this might work. So we're gonna give it a shot here and see how the new feature works, and then we'll make a decision from there.
Deploying SOS beacon.
I like to explore new features. Alright, so we have landed on Heath. We are playing Bug Extermination today. It is the new year. I am excited to be here. I am at my lowest weight ever. I lost 2 more pounds, so way to start the new year with a little bit of weight loss. My absolute favorite thing. We were walking at the zoo last night, and we got some kettle corn for Emmy's brother. And I gotta say that 40 more pounds, and I can finally eat kettle corn again. Can you put the short format? I don't think I can just swap the format, unfortunately. So we are stuck in this format for today. Yeah, I can't flip it once I've started, unfortunately, but if this does not go well, I will swap it back on the next stream. Okay, we're in trouble here, so we're gonna throw that down. We're gonna move back. Woo! Someone landed right in the fire. That was a terrible place for them to land. Kind of feel bad for them. And we're dead. Dude is standing in the bad over there. He blew himself up twice. I feel like the first time was my fault, but I feel like after that, that's no longer my fault, you know? I can't be held responsible for every time a dude walks into a 500 kg. Alright, that problem is solved. So, what New Year's resolution do y'all have? Are you going to try something for the new year? I was thinking about this one, and I think I might hold off until Lent for this one, but I'm thinking about maybe trying to give up TV for Lent. Maybe not New Year's resolution, but for Lent. New Year's resolution is going to be the same as always, which is lose more weight. Which is going. It is working. We are losing the weight, so boop boop boop. Closing every hole, nice and easy. The autocannon is a bug's worst nightmare. This thing just rocks them. Just gonna get more fit. Started doing a workout every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Very excellent. I'm doing calisthenics right now. I would like to reach a point where I can do a full-on workout, but with my hernia mesh, the doctor said I can't lift more than 10 pounds like ever, so I don't think I can ever do like a real workout. I can do like crunches and push-ups and pull-ups, but I don't think I will ever be able to do a real workout, and that's a bummer because it really does feel so good to work out, like when your whole body gets worked out. Oh, that guy spawned right at the wrong time. Get out of here. Thank you. Again, this is one of those things, I talk about this a lot, and I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a doctor, but I do truly believe that we would have less depression in the world, especially for men, if more people worked out. I truly believe that working out is such a important and powerful thing for your mental health. And I think that since there's a lot of men who don't work out, that contributes at least a little bit to the mental health crisis that is currently ongoing in America. I got nothing in lift. I'm also so weak currently. I'm just working on developing upper body, thighs, and belly area. Nothing wrong with that, right? Like I said, calisthenics, like that's what humans have done for the longest time. If they were unable to lift things, they just moved their body. They just worked on balance, core, things like yoga that work on the balance and core strength and things like that. Like you don't have to go to the gym to get a good workout, right? Like I think that's one of those lies that we've kind of been sold in the world that we live in, that oh, you have to pay for a big expensive gym membership if you want to work out. Well, not necessarily. Like you can just go and work out. You can just stretch your body. You can just move. Like you don't have to have a $500 a month fancy gym membership in order to get your body moving. Does it help? Definitely, but is it required? By no means. Gotta say, working out definitely made me feel better about myself. Experienced a little depression in the past, but I'm much better now. That's like I said, I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose people. I can't give a professional opinion. But maybe it's just a feeling, and maybe I'm wrong for that feeling. But I truly feel like working out combats depression so well, and that's my own experience with it. Right? Like I struggle with depression myself, and working out helps with it so much. Is that... Maybe not. I thought that was a spore thing right there, but maybe not. I can't see... There's definitely a spore back here, but I can't... There it is. There we go. Problem solved. Same thing with just moving, right? Like, mental health walks are a thing for certain. Just getting out in nature for a short walk helps so much.
Reloading.
Sub-objective near your location.
Oh, come on, reload faster. I didn't see him. I didn't see him. Oh, my armor exploded. I forgot I'm wearing the exploded armor. Well, good thing. Excuse me. Good thing no one was around to get exploded on, I guess.
Requesting objective equipment. Requesting advanced weaponry. Objective located. North. 100 meters.
Also, things good for mental health that I truly like. There's no science behind this. Again, not a doctor. I can't make this claim as anything truly medical. And this is one of those. This is one of those great ironies, right? The thing I'm going to say is going to hurt my numbers, and ultimately, that was a terrible place to be called back in, right in front of that guy's turret. But okay, is social media. If we spent less time on social media, I think a lot of people would be a lot happier. And it's one of those things where it's like, well, that's the only way you can watch Waffles is on social media like YouTube. But I truly think that if people got off of YouTube, TikTok, all those places, they would definitely find a lot more happiness. And it'll be some years, but there's gonna be some long-term studies that eventually come out, right? Like at some point, we'll have enough data for people to be able to look at it and say exactly how damaging social media is, especially for children, right? Like, they're gonna be able to eventually pinpoint and say we can see a 40% increase in depression or these other things because of social media. I know Australia just banned it, like full on banned. Like if you can't prove you are over the age of 18, you can't even like watch YouTube. Like they put on a strict ban. And again, like I know that would kill my audience. That there'd be less people to watch me, but I don't consider that a bad thing, right? Like if more people are getting help and feeling better, how can I possibly but my job, but my money, like, there's no way I could feel that way. Oh, I see some people coming this way. Let's unbreak my arm, and let's greet them. In the traditional Super Earth fashion, we'll greet them with a autocannon, you know. This is how they say hello on Super Earth. With an autocannon straight to the face. Let's see. There's a big dude coming there.
Requesting air support.
Let's see if we can calculate that. Hey, look at that. Quick maths. We got that calculation down. We hit him. Let's see. Looks like that guy was a part of the spores up there, so we probably don't have to worry about any more Bile Titans now that the spore is gone. Oh, well, that is unfortunate. That is real unfortunate.
Orbital inbound.
All right, Laser, do your thing, because we're kind of surrounded by all angles here.
Freedom never ceases.
All right, we survived that one. I didn't think we were going to. We kind of got a little surrounded there, but we made it. I'm honestly a little surprised. This rock formation up here kind of looks a little stalker lair-ish, so we're gonna go check that out. I'm pretty sure there's a stalker lair right here. It's looking very suspicious.
Calling down a sentry.
Bug outpost spotted. Requesting orbital.
Okay, it's just a bug outpost. We'll let the fire deal with that a little bit. We'll let that handle the problems down there for a second.
Sending in an eagle.
There's no way he should have lived through that. That was dead on. Like that literally caught him in the side and somehow he lived. I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for a second. Okay. Well, there's a second one. Another one.
Requesting air support.
Unleashing democracy.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Okay, now we run. Again? Already? I feel like we just had a call-in. I disagree with that one as well. I don't feel like they had their call-in ready, but okay. Now we run. Cause I'm out of everything. I got no more tricks up my sleeve. I have no more.
Democracy.
I have no more gas in the chamber, so we need to figure something out.
Calling down supplies.
All right, let's Oh, that was a waste of grenades, I guess.
Requesting air support. Calling down a sentry.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
We got 2 magazines left. I threw down some supplies somewhere over here, but honestly, I don't remember where I threw them down, so that's gonna be a problem. I think they're over here somewhere. Well, that solves that problem, I guess. I guess we don't need any supplies if we're exploded. That's one way to refresh your ammo.
Bug tunnel free.
We can help with those chargers. That's one.
You have ignited the torch.
That's 2.
Extraction awaits. Requesting advanced weaponry.
All right. So I think this experiment is failing. I've got y'all 2 watching me, but no one else is getting to join in. So I don't know if this is showing me in the shorts feed appropriately or not, because no one else is getting to join us. And usually a few people get to kind of wander in as it shows in the shorts feed, but it doesn't look like that it is doing that all that well for us today. So I guess we'll go back to the regular format next time. That or people just really don't like Helldivers anymore. Which I get, like the game's almost 2 years old now, right? So like I understand that it's not the most popular game to stream and watch anymore because like its time in the sun has passed, but it is still an incredibly fun game. Ooh,
Reloading.
that guy got a little bit of air when we hit him there.
Throwing supply beacon.
Let's get some supplies coming in. Oh, hello there. Thank you for patiently waiting for me to turn around and see you.
Prosperity.
That was very demure of you. All right, we're gonna go around the long way. There's someone already down there. I don't want to accidentally explode him, so let's come at it from a different angle here. Okay. Did that hit him? That did. Okay. Hit the rock, hit the rock. Thank you. Problem solved. So I just made a video that just came out yesterday, if you're interested in it, talking about the TNT versus the thermite grenade and seeing if it's any better. Short answer is I don't think it is, but if you're interested in the grenade debate at all, I did just make a video on the great grenade debate. All right, well that dude did all the work that time. Thank you. Let's see, Spore, Shrieker's Nest, Stalker's Lair. There should be one more super objective we haven't done yet. Let's go see if we can find see if there's one of those down here anywhere. I feel like there should be like a artillery somewhere or
Northwest. Never mind. Marking location. Northwest. Bugs.
or something. I feel like we're missing an objective, a super objective.
Dropping package.
And there goes my controller.
Package acquired.
Speaking of super, I've been watching My Hero Academia all the way through again in anticipation for the final season. I'm on season 4 right now, and I gotta say on this watch through, I think that season 4 might be the best season. Oh, it was the data pod. You're right. I didn't count the data pod. That's the one that I was missing. Good call. The overhaul arc might be the best season of My Hero Academia. Like, it's got a little bit of everything. It's got some All Might fanboy. It's got some what it takes to be a hero. It's got some great fight. You have Red Riot coming into his own, his origins. So I feel like the overhaul arc might be the best arc.
Orbital inbound.
All right, let's
Bug tunnel breach.
let's solve that problem over here. What just happened? What just happened to y'all?
Reinforcing. Freedom forever.
Also, if you're an anime fan, I have not been paying attention. What animes are coming out in 2026 that I need to keep an eye out for? I need a fix of new good anime. What's the next, like, the next Demon Slayer or the next Fire? You know, what's the next big shonen coming? Because with My Hero Academia wrapping up, I'm pretty sure Demon Slayer is about to wrap up. It's kind of time for the next big shonen to appear, isn't it? We've got Bile Titans coming in from all angles here. Let's do that. All right, let's see. That should hit him. Come on, Eagle. Faster, faster. Oh, the laser ran out of oomph at the last second. That's not good. But it worked. We had just enough oomph to finish that one off. Dex, I'm gonna go home and get my Switch. That boring of a day already, huh? It's the new year, right? Work is just about ready to actually start again, right? Like nobody does any work from like December 15th to the first week in New Year's. So the real work is gonna start next Monday. That's when everyone's expected, start working regular again. Speaking of Switch 2, I went into GameStop yesterday because I had to grab a new controller because this controller is busted, and they had a used game sale going on. So for $30, I was able to pick up Blasphemous 2, Marvel Midnight Suns, and something else. I can't remember what the third game was, but I'm so excited. I actually really enjoyed playing Blasphemous 1, so I'm kind of excited to see Blasphemous 2. And Marvel Midnight Suns was such a fun tactical game that for like the first time in ever, I bought a game so I can play it again because I really, really enjoyed playing through Marvel Midnight Suns. I'm kind of disappointed that Marvel Rivals is kind of turning into a what's the right word for it? Like they're just selling so many skins for pure sex appeal. Marvel Rivals is a first-person shooter. Midnight Suns is a deck-building tactical game. And it's really good. Like, better than it has any right to be. It might just be the best Marvel game that they've put out in a long while. Another game I want to get, board game. There is a new Star Trek Captain's Chair that apparently is a super fun solo board game. Blasphemous? No, Blasphemous is Blasphemous is a Metroidvania style Dark Souls-esque platformer that is pretty difficult and pretty, I mean, it's called Blasphemous, right? So like it's a little blasphemous. They definitely have some very strong anti-Catholic themes in the game, but they tell an interesting story, and it's one of those things that I've talked about this before. We've actually Catholic Game Reviews has lovingly coined this the blasphemous effect in a game that is anti-Catholic, that because of the Catholic imagery draws people to Catholicism. It's kind of a strange oxymoron, and yet here we are. There's a game that's strongly anti-Catholic, and people play it and then become Catholics. So it's kind of interesting to talk about the game from that perspective, because there are people who played the game and said, wow, this really hates the Catholic Church. What's the Catholic Church all about? And they became Catholics. So Johnny Jojo, good morning. Dex, did you decide on a New Year's resolution? What is the New Year's resolution we need to hold you accountable to? Good morning, Jojo. I see you, Johnny. Do you have a New Year's resolution, Johnny?
Today the light of liberty will grace the skies of this world once.
Also, speaking of New Year's resolutions, I wish that the state would give us a New Year's resolution. I wish the state would give us a firework ban as a New Year's resolution. I am over fireworks. I loved fireworks as a kid, but I am over it. I think that we as a society can move past the need for fireworks. You're working on a comic called Sea Mask. Okay.
Calling down fortification.
Very cool. Are you illustrating it yourself? I am always so jealous of the people who've put in the time and effort and strength it requires to be an illustrator. Like I don't want to call it just like pure talent, right? Because it's a skill that you develop, you spend your time learning. Like, to call something like that a talent is just like to demean the amount of work that it takes. But I am always impressed by illustrators. What do I need to change for? There's always something we can change for, Dex. We can always be better, right? Every person has a little bit more they can strive for, unless you are literally Jesus himself. There is always something more we can do to better ourselves. See if those grenades stick. Trogdor burninating. That's a deep cut there. If y'all know Trogdor. Trogdor was the OG brain rot, you know? Back when brain rot was good. All my comics and my work. I had 7 comics for Cyberpunk. Awesome. Cyberpunk is a world like not Cyberpunk 2077, but Cyberpunk as like a whole, I feel like is a world that doesn't get enough love. Like there's a lot of stories that can be told using the setting of Cyberpunk. I feel like we need to explore that more. I feel like there's some good stories that could still come out of exploring Cyberpunk. I just ran into my own mines. Also, Emmy got me some great beard oil for Christmas called the Lumberjack, and it smells like syrup and waffles. And I've been telling Emmy that I need to find like my signature scent, right? Like the thing that when you smell, it's like that's what Saint Waffles smells like. And I think I found my signature scent. So if you ever meet me in real life, I smell like actual waffles, which I feel like is perfect. So how perfect is that I smell like waffles now? If you want to read my book, see my hashtag named Blue Z Joestar. Is that on Facebook or is that elsewhere? Sounds disgusting. It smells like Denny's at 3 a.m. on a cold, snowy night. It's that perfect feeling of like syrup, home, and comfort. I think you're just being a little bit of a hater, Dex. Honest, I think you got a little bit of the haterade in ya. Or maybe it's jealousy. Maybe you too want to smell like waffles. No person should smell like that. Denny's isn't home. Denny's used to be home, but apparently some Denny's locations are now charging upwards of $20 for a burger, and I kind of feel like Denny's has forgotten who they are and what their place in the world is if they're charging $20 for a burger.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
When I was at my worst weight, Denny's was running a promotion for all-you-can-eat pancakes. And I used to go to Denny's and destroy like 15 pancakes for $4. Like that was the best possible deal. So many pancakes. So many pancakes. I miss going to Denny's. You know, it's not the best food. You're not going to get the best possible meal at Denny's, but it is an experience. And someday I will go to a state that has a Waffle House in it. I cannot wait to experience a Waffle House. Imagine Waffles live streaming from the Waffle House. I feel like that is a collaboration made in heaven. So someday we will make it to the Waffle House for the ultimate collab.
Welcome back. The Terminids you defeated will soon be
Trying to find a new phone case. I'm thinking a MagSafe knockoff.
Innocents perish with every wasted second.
Don't you already have like three phone cases? I don't know that you need any more phone cases.
coordinates locked.
No, I've heard that. I've heard that Waffle House is not good, but it is an experience, and life is about experiencing things, right? You know, we haven't gone full flame build in a while. Maybe it's time for some fire. Let's see, inflammable and energy based, double edge. Where is? All right. Fire build. My neighborhood Denny's closed, but it changed to a local favorite. Apparently a bunch of Outback Steakhouses are closing this year too, so... Part 1 is on YouTube now, but Indonesian language. I cannot read the Indonesian language, but most websites have some form of like auto translate. Will auto translate work on that page?
All the galaxy looks to you for salvation. Let nothing stand in the way of liberty.
Oh, look at, there's a pelican stuck in the air over there. Look at that. Okay, we need to go and liberate some oil. Let's go save that pelican that's stuck in the air over here. Excuse me. All right, seeing some spores over here.
Orbital inbound.
Okay. Let's start with a barrage over there.
Have a taste of democracy! Requesting center. Requesting.
Did you know that you're 3 times more likely to be victimized in a Waffle House than in Birmingham, Alabama? You know, I've seen the memes about, you know, getting into fist fights at Waffle House and such, but I always thought they were just memes, you know? I never took them as like they were serious, like, yeah, you're gonna get in a fight at the Waffle House, but it sounds like maybe there is something to those memes after all. Oh, that guy snuck up on me from behind. I get excuse me. Sorry, sickness is still coming down on me. I guess there's a reason it's a meme, right? I guess that's how you put it. There's a reason why it's such a popular meme.
Point me to the enemy.
I also saw a statistic yesterday that said that women are almost like 40% less likely to get CPR because people are so afraid of being accused of inappropriately touching them that they won't even give women in need CPR, which is just a completely bonkers statistic. My comic name, Technophobia. Okay. That is a good name for a cyberpunk comic. Man, I love the double-edged sickle. That is such a cool gun. Sounds stupid enough to be true. So I think it's because a lot of people don't understand like Good Samaritan laws, and you hear like the McDonald's lawsuit. The lady who spilled coffee on herself and sued McDonald's, and McDonald's ran one of the most like prolific and powerful hit pieces in the world against her to slanderize her. People see these quote dumb lawsuits online and think that they're going to get made fun of, or that that all these lawsuits are real, when they don't realize like that lady was so harmed by McDonald's, and McDonald's was 100% in the wrong, excuse me. And they've been told that their coffee was too hot. Like, I think it's the same thing. I think people hear about these Good Samaritan laws and like, oh, that doesn't actually exist. You don't have any protection, and don't realize that there are laws to protect you if you're doing the right thing. Oh boy. The McDonald's hot coffee is a very interesting court case if you ever dig into it. Okay, Seamask has the English language. Another one.
Requesting air support.
Ben's here. Good morning, Ben. Oh, come on. Come on, faster. Faster. Oh, I can't believe we dodged that one. Woo! Okay, that grenade should finish him if I hit him. Holy cow, I missed. I missed that one too. Come on. That one hit. Okay, that should finish this guy off. Can I go for some time? Certainly. We'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out, Johnny. Going home and getting your game. Ben. Ben, you are in. You have my Discord, right, Ben? send me a message on Discord to remind me. I am going to start recruiting for my Dungeons and Dragons Helldiver game on Saturday mornings. So send me a message reminding, because I know you were interested in playing D&D with me. We're going to start getting recruits together to play Dungeons and Dragons in the new year. We're going to start with Helldivers taking over the D&D world, and then we're going to move on to audience feedback. And maybe some World of Warcraft mixed in there too. So we are about ready to start. Oh, hello there. Start D&D.
Buckhole, southwest, close.
All right, that guy is solved.
Requesting sentry.
Why are there so many bugs on this planet? Holy cow, I feel like I've been mowing these guys down for like 20 minutes. I'm not making a difference in it at all. However, the game is gonna be at my regular streaming time, so you know, if that's too early in the morning for you, I understand. I know that my
Calling in reinforcements.
my streaming time is an odd time. All right, that Mega Nest is solved. But yeah, we're gonna send 4 Helldivers to the world of Dungeons and Dragons, and we're gonna overtake the entire world of D&D. And it's gonna have a twist ending that nobody sees coming. Nobody's gonna see it coming. Yeah, I exploded the Discord, but Ben still has like my actual like Discord, like my username to send me there. But I am... This is about the time you get home in the morning? Okay. Yeah, my actual Discord is gone. There were too many young folk joining it, and I was just uncomfortable with being in a space with a bunch of minors, you know, gotta protect myself. So now it is just me on Discord by myself. How far up is this oil? It's like on a mountaintop over here.
Calling down supplies.
And I get that I'm probably paranoid. You know, I understand that I probably didn't need to take those precautions, but like,
Requesting sentry.
Catholics have gotten themselves in so many troubles. So has YouTubers in general, with all like the grooming allegations and stuff, that I want to make sure everyone is safe and comfortable, you know? Ooh, that one got that explosion was a little too close for comfort. Yeah, that's exactly. And it's like no one really talked in there, anyways, right? There was one message every few days, so it's not like there was any huge benefit to my Discord. What I might do is Peter P. Tony has a Discord. Welcome back, Jojo. Peter has a Discord that's pretty big and prolific and seems to have like some mods and rules and things like that. So I might hijack his Discord, ask if like, hey, can the Waffle House hang out here as well? That way, you know, it's safe. There's lots of people here. It's active. There's witnesses. So someday it might come back in that iteration, but. Ooh. They're getting a little spicy over here. Little spicy bugs. There we go. Alright, another problem solved. To be fair, I always checked your Discord. Yeah, I mean, I can't whine about it not being very active if I didn't use it myself, you know. But also, like, I understand that for most well-adjusted people, Discord is like at the back of their mind, right? There's so many people where, like, they pop onto Discord once every few days. They send one message and that's it, right? Like, the Discord is on the back of their mind. I despise your Discord since someone spoiled Gen 9. I mean, can you really spoil Pokemon?
Objective located. Northeast.
I feel like Pokemon is so simple that that it's really hard to spoil it. I've been streaming for about 45 minutes. No, an hour, actually. Wow, it's been an hour. Alright, we hiked up this massive hill. Let's get our oil.
Tactical asset near your location.
Package acquired.
That's one explosive shell. Two explosive shells.
Package acquired.
I will now spoil the next Pokemon for you, Dex. The story is gonna be mid. They're gonna add some uninspired Pokemon designs. And people are gonna either love it or hate it. Hashtag spoilers for Pokemon Generation 10.
Acquired.
Alright, we're missing
Dropping package. Package acquired.
one?
Hive structure.
Yeah, we need one more. One more missile-like object here. See, nothing there. Can't see anything in this whole darn blizzard.
Step closer to mission completion.
2/27/26/30. Is that the that's the 30th year anniversary of Pokemon, right? Like, they released an animation that was pretty cool for the 30th year anniversary of Pokemon. I feel like this anniversary might be the excuse they need to finally give us some Pokemon games on the Switch, you know?
Acquired.
Like Pokemon 30th Anniversary Edition. It's got Pokemon Gen 1, 2, 3 on Switch. Maybe it's Copium, but I kind of feel like this is a good chance for them to release some of those old games finally.
Democracy delivered.
They even had Fat Pikachu on the
Near your position.
the promo for the 30th year anniversary stuff, and it's been a long while since we've seen Fat Pikachu.
Sending it.
You learned something new? What'd you learn new yesterday?
Delivering payload.
We are always up for learning something new. We appreciate a good learning opportunity here. Do you know where saying balls to the walls come from? No, can't say I know the origin of that phrase.
Tunnel breach.
Oh boy, we're in some trouble here. Okay, don't backpedal off the side of the mountain. Where did that dude come from? Okay, maybe we're gonna have to backpedal off the side of the mountain.
Calling down a sentry.
Okay.
Age of democracy!
Let's hit that guy with the, oh, that's a smoke. That's the worst possible missile at the worst possible time. I have been betrayed. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Throwing supply beacon.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and hide behind this wall to get him stuck. And we're just gonna burn. Well, that didn't work. I thought it would work. It did not work. Comes from the Industrial Revolution from steam engine governors because it had two balls that would use centrifugal force to regulate pressure and therefore speed. The faster they spun, the more they would stick out. So when your boss came out on the floor and said balls to the wall, he meant run the machines wide open. Interesting. I could not have guessed that in a million years, I don't think.
Found something.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Looks like we missed something over there. It looks like there's an objective over there. Yeah, I think we
Requesting sentry.
04. Okay, not me. Learning where different phrases come from is always so interesting. We giving them the whole 9 yards come from. That one I know I learned that one at some point. I know that at some point we did learn that one. Most of the things I learned are from my works like Equity and Diversity Council. It is amazing how many phrases that we use that come from like a racist or terrible origin. Like how many of our common sayings are rooted in racism or misogyny or other things like that. Like those are the ones I mostly know.
Enemy tactical asset within range.
Ammo belts for planes were 27 feet long, so the whole 9 yards meant dump the clip. Well, we're gonna be in some trouble here, so let's do that. All right, we're solving the problem with firepower. You know, talking about mag dumping, have you ever seen like the statistics on the A1 Warthog guns, like that fighter plane that has like the really distinct sound, like how many pure rounds per second that thing can dump out is like nothing short of an incredible feat of engineering.
Say hello to democracy!
All right, we could use some help here from allies. I do not know why I'm all on my own this entire match, but we could definitely use some help from some allies here. Okay, it's a high yield explosive, so that should get them if it launches in time. Bullseye.
Requesting air support.
Yeah, I think 2,000 is right. 2,000 rounds per. It's an incredible amount of ammunition that thing can pour out. Rip things to ribbons and shreds. It is nothing short of a miracle of engineering. And just to show you, when humans really, really want to hurt each other, they can come up with some pretty impressive ways to harm one another. I would love to do the objective here. I'd love if my team would help me, please.
Calling down a sentry.
All right, let's put a sentry down. Hopefully that will give me some breathing room.
Calling down
And
supply.
we desperately need to heal.
Objective located. Objective located.
Please. Please let me heal. I could really use...
Requesting sentry.
Nice. Okay.
Bag's empty.
Another one? I am having the worst luck in this match. That's like the 4th Bile Titan that just randomly popped up on me. That is way too many Bile Titans. Where you give some guy from Florida a bottomless defense budget. Tell him to make the most terrifying thing that flies since Jurassic. You get the A-10 Warthog. That sounds about accurate.
Sending in an eagle.
Holy cow, that is a lot of... That is a lot of bugs.
Don't you let the beast of freak out.
Let's just mow them down. Since I have unlimited ammo, let's just mow them down a little bit. I'm gonna have like 1,000 bug kills this match. Like, no joke. I've just been sitting here wiping these guys off the map. Yeah. I'm wearing the flame resistant armor, so don't worry. I can be on fire. You know, I've got the armor to be on fire casually. See, can I climb up here? I bet I can. And there was, at some point, there was some ammo there, but apparently it's gone, so no ammo for me. Speaking of fire, I think I'm going to go see the new Avatar movie. I have not heard anything good about the new Avatar movie. But then again, like, I thought the first, like, all the Avatar movies seem to be like the junk food of the movie world. Like, they're not necessarily good movies, but they're visually appealing. Like, they're fun to eat, but they're not very filling, I guess is the way that I would put it. I am not very impressed by the Avatar movies. And every time I hear about the Avatar movie, I feel like, oh, is it Avatar The Last Airbender? Because I feel like we need a good Avatar The Last Airbender movie, but it's never Avatar The Last Airbender. It's always this Avatar. I wonder. I've never tried this before. Can I reload ammo into this guy? No. Okay. I didn't think you could, but, you know, it's like, hey, I've never actually tried that before. Maybe I should try that. It's been my favorite movie for a long time. They should probably have left it alone with the first one. I know that there was James Cameron was out saying something like if the movie ever flops bad enough that he can't make another one, that he was going to at least finish out the story in a book. Which, I gotta admire that at least, right? Like, giving the fans what they want. Like, hey, the movie, we can't make another movie, but we'll at least finish the story so that you know how it ends. Like, classy move, James Cameron. Now, would he actually follow through on it? I don't know, but classy move. Okay. We've taken out all the bugs. There should be no more bugs left. We've been exterminating bugs left and right. It's crazy it took the second one so long to come out, and now the third one's here and no one was expecting it. I mean, I was expecting it. I expected them to milk that thing into the ground, right? Like, in today's day and age, with the way that Hollywood demands new movies and stuff, it's basically a guarantee that if your movie makes any amount of money, that they're gonna demand a sequel, right? Because, like, we live in a society where they're just trying to extract as much money out of people as possible. So if your movie doesn't flop, then they're gonna demand you make another one and another one until you run out of steam, right? Come on. Blow up the guy's face. He can't possibly take that many bullets. Alright, well, I guess we're running. The Speed Racer movie wasn't bad. I don't remember. I never saw that one, I don't think. I remember watching the old Speed Racer, you know, the really terrible anime with a lot of, like, ha, ho, ah, I must avenge my father, I must, ah. I remember that one, but I didn't watch the movie. Alright, now we just gotta casually run across the entire map here. Nice and slow in the heavy armor.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Live action wasn't terrible, you should give it a shot. I mean, that's probably the most glowing review you can give a live action anime reboot, right? Because, like, the live action Dragon Ball Z, terrible. Live action Rurouni Kenshin, terrible. Live action Death Note, mostly terrible. Live action Full Metal Alchemist, terrible. So for something to even be called not bad or not terrible is probably a pretty big compliment for the world of live action anime remakes. You know what one they need to turn into a live action remake? Your Lie in April. I feel like Your Lie in April would make the perfect romance sob live action, and there's no real supernatural elements. You just need someone who can play piano and someone who can play violins. I feel like Your Lie in April probably could be a very good anime remake. And I feel like maybe maybe I'm, as the kids call, a glazer. I talk about Your Lie in April so much, but it truly is one of the greatest anime of all time. I feel like Your Lie in April is so underrated. Same thing with Blue Period. Like, the first time I watched Blue Period, I really didn't like it. But then I gave it another shot while I was struggling through some depression. And, like, it really does a good job of encapsulating those feelings of, like, lost and depressed and hopeless. I don't know how they're getting away with One Piece. It's simple. One Piece is already so terrible that it doesn't matter how good or bad the live action is, it can't be any worse than the source material, and that's how they're getting away with it. The bar is already so far underground it can't possibly go any lower. And that is how they are getting away with the One Piece. Live action. Have you even watched it past episode 20? I think I've made it to about episode 7 or 8. Like, I've met Sanji, but I'm pretty sure that's like episode 3. Like, that's about as far as I've gotten. One Piece is the greatest story ever told. I disagree with that. The greatest story ever told doesn't need 1,500 episodes. I mean, look at the Bible. The Bible is the greatest story ever told. And granted, it's a lot of different books, but it's still shorter than One Piece. It would, if they changed Luffy's voice, that would go a long way to making me watch it. Luffy's voice actor grates my ears. Like, I cannot stand Luffy's voice actor at all. Also, I know that One Piece is old now, so I know that it's probably one of the OGs in this trope, but it doesn't make me not hate the trope anymore. The whole, oh, wow, we've got a character, tell me about Luffy. Okay, well, Luffy's incredibly stupid, and he's really, really strong, and he just cares about food and fighting. Oh, wow, what an incredibly unique character. I've never heard of that before. I've never heard of an anime character who's not very smart, but really, really loves fighting and food. How original. You know how much stuff the Catholic Church removed from the Bible just because they saw fit? That's like taking all the filler out of One Piece. So, that's actually a common misconception. The Catholic Church did not remove anything from the Bible, because the Bible didn't always exist, right? The Catholic Church assembled the Bible. So, yes, there were things that they saw that should not go into the Bible, but there was a lot of counsel that went into putting together the Bible. So, the Catholic Church never removed anything from the Bible. They're the ones who assembled it. In fact, the Protestant Bibles, if you look at Protestant Bibles, they are the ones that have removed books out of it. So the Protestant Bibles are the ones where they have taken the Bible that has been assembled and removed things from it. So it's a really interesting story. There's a book, I want to say it's How the Bible Was Assembled. It's a really long read, but a really interesting read on how they called together different councils and put together the fullness of what we have now, that is the Bible. It's a really interesting read. Highly recommend. Oh, come on. Warm up, warm up. We need some armor piercing. There we go. Let's get him. Actually, you know, I have a flamethrower right here. Maybe I should use this one. That'll probably be more effective. There we go. I forgot this like whole match I've had a flamethrower. I have not been using my flamethrower like at all. I've just been lighting myself on fire with this gun. Oh, someone called down a napalm barrage right on top of us. We're gonna back up. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt real bad. We'll probably wait 10 seconds for that one. No point in running into that. Give it a few seconds. All right, another mission successfully done.
Democracy prevails once more.
Oh, excuse me. All right, 4 stars. I'll take the 4 stars. And I think that's it for me today. I need to eat. I need to eat so bad. Last night, so we went to Zoo Lights last night where they decorate the zoo with all these lights. We had lunch at 2, and then I didn't eat it all. And I was trying to go to bed last night, and like my stomach was so mad at me for not eating for like 12 hours. So I had like 2 waffles just to make it quiet down so I could go to bed. But I am starving, so I am gonna go make some breakfast now and get ready for work. Not super excited for work today, but gotta get that bread, you know. All right, so I don't have any my screens or anything here for this mode because I didn't think about it for this mode. So I'm gonna move this stuff around. It's kind of bright. It's kind of bright. Look at that. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to have a good morning and a happy new year. Happy new year to all of you all who stuck out and watched. I think Dex is kind of lurking in the background there. So thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. We'll be back at it on Monday. We're going to be putting together a D&D game for Saturdays at some point here. So it was good to see you all. It was good to chat with you all. Everyone go and have a blessed day, and we will see you again on Monday. And I am going to make myself disappear here and just kind of end the stream abruptly because I don't have any of my prayer scenes set up for now. So have a great day, everyone.